back
with a ground beef bulgogi bowl. Let's talk ingredients. We got 1 pound of 93.7 ground beef, a tablespoon of minced garlic. That's right, minced garlic. I am sorry to ruin someone's day, I'm sure, because of that. Some rice made to package instructions. Some bulgogi sauce. We'll see how we make that here very, very soon. Some thin slivered white onion. Some green onion. High octane onions. Cut the bulbs with them slivers and garnish with the green part and toasted sesame seeds. Bulgogi sauce time. Told you it's coming soon, didn't lie. We got a 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of chili flakes, and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger. Or wet is a 1/4 cup of soy and 2 teaspoons sesame oil. Let's get to the griddle. Woo! It feels good to do that again. Right there is just for a little funsies. Get some sound here going. I'll plop down. I have lost my oil bottle, so I'm kind of using it a little bit more old school here. Pouring from the jug, trying not to get too crazy. Don't want much, about a teaspoon. Woo! Ow! Oh, ah. Okay. Yeah. Mash that down. My goodness, we are popping. Down goes our thinly sliced onion. I try to get about as thin as I can with a kitchen knife. If you have like a mandolin slicer or something like that, have at it. Got the griddle about 375, by the way. Forgot to mention that. Nothing too crazy. All this should cook pretty quick. And I'm just starting the onions themselves. I'm going to come in here. This right here, like I said, 93.7 beef. I don't normally get it that lean, but I am on, like I said, I'm on the indoor griddle today, the steel made. So it makes it a little bit easier to deal with. Oh, let's see what we got now. You all may not have missed me, but I sure did miss you all. It's been a lot of ups and downs in 2024. Who knows what 2025 has in store for any of us. Hopefully it's all great. But I did make a resolution to try to do more videos for the channel. And for those of you that really watch them and support the channel, I really appreciate it. If you're just stopping by for a visit, I don't know how you found me. The algorithm typically don't show much love. But I am glad you're here. Yeah, get off her. Now I'm going to go ahead and start these little thin onions here. Just toss them because eventually they're going to go in the ground beef when I get it browned a little bit. But where this is a pretty lean ground beef, there's not as much fat in it, of course. So it's not going to cook them as much. So I just got them started in a little butter and oil. And you might be like, well, Griddler, where is them bulbs you talked about? And go ahead and a lot of people get worried. Oh, there's raw meat. Well, you can see I'm kind of sanitizing it with heat. Get it down a little bit more. All this will have enough heat to go. I'm going to put them bulbs in here in a little bit. I sliced them pretty thin too. And I don't want them to overcook. I'm really just putting in, I love green onions. If you've watched this channel for any amount of time, I call them the high octane onions, the green onions. I really like them. Oh, got a little beef in the onion. That's fine. You all are going to see each other in a minute anyway. Then, like I said, push them back there. With these right here, they're going to naturally kind of fall apart and whatnot. So it's just kind of get them in there a little bit more texture, a little bit different of a flavor. I'll go ahead and, why not? I'll quit talking about them. Oh no, a couple of them rolled out on the floor. That'll work, it'll be fine. But like I said, I'm on the steel made griddle. So for those of you that aren't familiar with this, okay, thank you Alexa, but I didn't need your help. Anyway, so I got my eye here, and eye here, and eye here, and eye here, which makes like a little warmer area there. You learn to work with it. It does cool down quicker. I mean, it still gets really hot, but you still have that temperature drop off a little bit more aggressively than you would on the outdoor griddle. So that's why you'll see me when I'm moving, I might move it to the back. You can see get a little bit more heat starting to brown up a little bit back there. Don't have to be perfect. Your stove, if you have this, might be a little bit different, but you learn it. Just like the outdoor griddle, you learn your cooking zones, your hotter spots, your cooler spots, and use that to your advantage. You gotta be careful with these onions. I'm gonna lose them. I don't want to lose them. I want all the onion ears. Let's check our ground beef. I don't know if it'll show up that well on camera, but you can see around the edges, it's starting to turn a little bit of a darker or shade of, well, not red, not dark brown, but like kind of like a grayish brown. Oh, I hope my griddle's still seasoned. I worked on it to get the video going. Seems to be pretty good. Oh, oh, it just had to do that, didn't it? Like I said, the griddle, we'll get that little piece right there. I just like to do this to get a little flavor going, a little depth of flavor. I think you brown it a little bit before you start chopping. That's up to you. It's a personal preference. Like I said, the griddle's not super hot, so that's why it's not getting it all crazy. Like, we're not trying to make a smash burger here or anything like that. Although, if you want to see how to make a smash burger, different types of burgers, guess what? I got a video for that.
Shameless plug.
But this cook right here, I would say, is more akin to my egg roll in a bowl cook I did. I'll put the link in the description.
Another shameless plug.
A lot of similarities, but still some differences. Egg roll in a bowl is a really tasty cook. Pretty sure I made yum yum sauce in that too, which I got a video for yum yum sauce, which I could also see working on this. So I'll put that link in the description as well. Should be able to find it.
And a third shameless plug.
And so what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to let these onions do their thing back there. And then I'm going to let this spot right here heat up a little bit. And then I might just slide my ground beef over there. It's still going pretty good. You can see the bubbles going around the edges and stuff. But we will come back here in a second after we let these do their thing.
A few moments later. About 2 minutes to be exact.
And we're back. So I'm going to check my onions first. Oh yeah, we're starting to, let me pull them more on the frame here. Starting to get a nice little colorization on them. I'm going to go ahead and try not to burn myself. See if this is, yeah, see what I'm talking about? Work them zones. That meat absorbs a lot of the heat. This is working out pretty much how I want it. You gotta shake off the griddle rust every now and then. I honestly believe this is the first time I've cooked on the Still Made since January of 2024, so it has been a while. Too long. So now back here, I'm gonna come in with about a tablespoon of minced garlic. Yeah, come at me, I'm sure there's always that one garlic person. I would love fresh garlic. I'll use it, but this is what I had on hand, and I decided I want to do a video. I'm gonna be very careful not to burn it. Careful. Very careful. Just gonna kind of let it wake up a little bit. I don't have to get it too far because it's getting ready to go on the onions and the beef and all that. There. I'll go ahead and push it to the side. I don't know how well to show, just trying to get it ever so slight browning. Let's see how this ground beef is looking. There we go. So now here's the fun part. Chop. Start chopping. You can tear it. Good to get rid of a little stress. But I'm just trying to break it up. I'm gonna go ahead and add in while we got some of that fat coming out. Work in those onions. Oh, well, I got close to it anyway. Let's work in some garlic. And I'm just gonna work it. This is my type of work right here. This beef is about where I want it. Onions, everything. Give it one little toss. I'm gonna make a slight little well here. I'm gonna come in. Uh-oh. I should have mixed it before. My brown sugar went to the bottom. Oh no. What a fiasco. What a fiasco. We'll make it work. Happy little accident. And I like to let mine just thicken up a little bit. I say I like to let mine thicken up a little bit. Let me take it over here where it's heated back up. I've never made this before, but I had a little place some of you may be familiar with, K-Pot, an all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue place in Raleigh, North Carolina. And theirs was a little fancier, of course, the thin sliced steak. But the flavor was popping. I saw this recipe. I've been wanting to do a video to get back into it. And I said, you know what? I'm going for it. And that's what led us to be here. You can kind of keep pushing it side to side. Let it cook down and reduce. Don't have to be perfect. This right here is kind of where you're picking your consistency you're wanting. The key is to make sure you're just getting it mixed well enough to where your sauce is all incorporated with the meaty onion mixture. I want to thicken mine up a little bit, but it's really getting close. That's getting right to where I think is acceptable. So what I'll do, chop some bigger pieces like this that I see while I'm doing this, finish it up, and we'll put it up on our bed of rice, and then we will have our, well, we'll garnish it, of course, and we'll have our little, hopefully beautiful, hopefully tasty, ground beef bulgogi bowl. Let's go check it out. There you go. My phone says it may shut off at any moment. It's getting hot. Getting hot in here. Woo! Let's go check out this food. Bum ba dum bum 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 ba. Here it is. So you can see here we got the little rice. Obviously, I did not do a good job of making it. That side's all rice. So we'll start with this side here. But you can see we got our rice at the bottom, then our little, well, right here, rice, then our beef and onion mixture, and then topped with toasted sesame seeds and some little slivered onions I kept to the side, and some little green onions. So now it's time for us to spoon. Good old spoonie here. We'll get right in it. Give it a good try. Smells good, but that don't mean much if it don't taste good. Get a little rice. Oh, I'm struggling. There we go. Got this little spoonful. Got some rice, got some onions, seeds, all that good stuff. Feels good to say it. Let's give it a try. That's fun. It started off, I'm like, that's a little too sweet. But then that little red pepper flake starts coming in. Like I said, this ain't a super traditional bulgogi. Somehow, some way, there's always that one person that has never seen the channel or watched any videos. They find these and they will call me out in comments. It's whatever. Just bumps me up an algorithm. But no, this right here is a quick and easy way. It's got a good flavor. I think I let it reduce down a tad too much. It's a smidge dry, but not bad at all. I would like to have a little bit more of that stuff on the side of sauce, maybe to drizzle on top when I'm done. Ooh, I could see a yum yum sauce being really good here too. But I'm actually pretty proud of how this turned out. It feels good to be back on the griddle. Hopefully I can make a lot better go of things in 2025. Hope 2025 goes great for each and every one of you. If you liked what you saw today, or just feel sorry for me, I hope you'll consider to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I ain't said that in a long time. But as always, I appreciate you taking time to check out the channel and support me. And until next time, it's been a long time since I said this. Let's keep cooking.